Hill figure nigga. Boss Hog, Thursday, back in the building. How have you guys been doing? Where have you been? I'm not even going to cap. I have been doing me. They got the brand new Yamaha boats up at Lake Lanier. Whoo! Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Anyway, so much to talk about this afternoon. I have to do research, as you know, when I take a couple of days off because the numbers are up. Salute to Rugarani. It's time to sift through stories and trending topics. Let me also say thank you to those of you who follow me on Instagram. Thank you. It's really nice to see that people appreciate me putting boots to the ground, as I have always done, going back to many years on the radio up in the New York tri-state area. And what I'm talking about is yesterday I went to one of the crime scenes in Ackworth, GA, which is literally 6 miles away from here. I'm in Woodstock, as you may or may not know, and the alleged shooter, that's where he went first to do the horrific crimes that started with regards to his murder shooting spree. The shooter lives 1.5 miles away from me here. Or he used to live 1.5 miles away, because I'm sure he will never see the light of day again. So thank you again. I did go to the scene. I took some video footage. I was there with other news agencies and things like that. So I wanted to give you some up close and in-depth personal analysis of this situation, okay? All right, Troll Babies, good afternoon. How you guys doing? Did I say hill figure yet? Let's get the dumb shit out the way. Let's get it out the way, huh? Coffee this afternoon, huh? Coffee's hot and I'm feeling good. Rugarani is busy this afternoon. Therefore, I would love to have someone call in with the tea. Not that she focuses on the tea, but is Brooklyn Kennedy out there? Brooklyn Kennedy, please text me, my nigga, if you're available. Hang on a second. Who's texting me now? Okay, no, that's Florida Boy J. Florida Boy J, I need you. Rugarani's busy. Brooklyn Kennedy. Oh, he's always got the tea, doesn't he? Purr. So I can get up to speed on all the bullshit. Before we get to Samaria, if I'm saying her name right, Rice, going in on Tamika Mallory, Black Lives Matter, Benjamin Crump, going 10 toes down. Hey, can someone text Mo Facts? Well, let me text Mo. Hold on a second, guys. I know I'm doing a lot right now. Just bear with me. Hold on. And Mo's working, I'm sure. I have to do research and get to the bottom of all the bullshit. Where's Mo's number? Okay, here you go. Mo Facts. Can you call in today? Okay, just sent Mo a text. Troll Babies, how you guys doing? Everybody okay? And also on the screen, Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men. I watched all 4 episodes. Let me say early, this is a monumental documentary. I'm so glad I took some time off because it gave me time to absorb some things I needed to focus on. And this docuseries, created by Sasha Jenkins over at Mass Appeal, 4 episodes. You have to see it if you, not just if you're a fan of these pioneers, these architects, these legends, and I've met all of them, great guys, but for business purposes, you have to try and get an understanding of what they did, which was very, very against the grain, and what ultimately led to what many feel was their downfall. It's not the same, the business relationship between them, and I have my own thoughts, but I want to open up the floodgates first and see what you guys think. I was there during the rise of Wu-Tang Clan. Steve Rifkin and I, very, very cool, and a host of others that have worked through his platform. And I want to talk about this docu-series here today, okay? Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men Review. Also, I've got notes. What do I have written down? You see, the thing is... Oh, that's one of the shows on Joe Budden's network. Salute to Rory. Rory went up there from the Joe Budden podcast and got busy. I watched half of it. Rory was dropping gems, wasn't he? And I didn't know that one of the females, she left the show. Olivia Dope, is that her name? She was fine as a motherfucker. Well, I'm sure she still is fine, but she left the show sometime in February. Brooklyn Kennedy, I need you to give me the tea on this. Is he in the live chat? Is that the right show, guys? You see, the thing is, or is that the other one? Girl, I guess. I'll let him figure it out. But anyway, Olivia Dope said on Twitter, I'm a woman of logic. I see / hear disrespect. I leave because I know it's not for me. Simple math. Let's get, okay. Mo Fax says at work. Okay. He can't call in. All right. Salute, Mo. Thank you for responding. I need someone to give me the tea if Brooklyn Kennedy cannot call in. Other things we will get to, folks. Of course, my main story. Am I saying her name right? I know I've said her name in the past before. Is it Samaria Rice? Went in on Tamika Mallory. Now, give me a second because, again, I'm catching up on things. I know I've met Tamika Mallory one time at the Black Caucus. About 3 or 4 years ago, I was on the panel with Angela Rye. You know, that little snippy thing she does. But I like her. I'm attracted to snippy women like her. The homie my son was there. He was in the front row. And Tamika Mallory was on the panel as well. She threw a little shade at me with a facial expression when I was talking about something. I'm not going to get into that, but I just found out that she performed at the Grammys this past Sunday. Am I saying that right? Yes, Tamika Mallory is very fine. Fine as wine. I got to get her age. I know she's either in her late 30s or early 40s. Did she perform at the Grammys? I saw a snippet. Hang on a second. I got so many notes. And salute to Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. I say again, Forgotten, Kingz TV 2.0 on YouTube. He did a great breakdown. Anybody know that young man's name? I sent him an email and said, hey, man, how do I pronounce your name? Okay, we'll get to the bottom of it. Hold on, guys. Let me just double check something. How's my audio? How's the spelling? How's everything? Okay. Okay, I'm going to be like burp, shit all over the place today, sipping coffee. Hey, put some respect on Roland Martin's name. We had a great conversation. And again, he hosted the panel at the Black Caucus. That must have been 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. And I may or may not get to that a little bit later on, okay? All right. Let me just bring in some calls. Get this research show going. And I think I have Brooklyn Kennedy's number. Anybody know Brooklyn Kennedy's Twitter or Instagram? Can somebody reach out to him and say, hey, that hating ass nigga star is trying to contact you? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Florida Boy J, a.k.a. Jonathan. Good afternoon, sir.
Yo, Star, what's popping? What's going on, my nigga?
Hey, man, good to hear from you. You're busy today. Thank you for checking in. You and I spoke yesterday. I'm doing some research, man. How am I saying Tamir Rice's mother's name? I forget, with all due respect. Is it Samaria?
Samaria.
Okay.
You could say either or. I'll say Samaria.
Okay.
You can call her Samaria Rice.
Tamir Rice, for everyone who doesn't know, passed away. Pardon me. He was killed by the police in 2014. He was 12 years old in Cleveland, Ohio. She's I don't want to say kicking up dust, but she's a mother. She suffered a loss, which I don't think she'll ever get over. And if memory serves me correctly, there was a settlement about $6 million. Do you remember this or no?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember that. The officer did. I think he did go to jail for it, I believe. Also, like I said, she came out lately and she said something about Tamika Mallory, and because she was on the Grammys Sunday night. And basically the argument that she was making is, how did you go from leading women's causes and women's awareness rights campaigns to this police brutality campaign? And that is a very pointed situation, because if you look back at it, Tamika Mallory first gained prominence as one of the lead organizers for the 2017 Women's March, what led to her spot the Time Magazine's list of 100 most influential people of the year that year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how she got her prominence, by doing these pro-women's march. And then she turned her attention to the Black Lives Matter movement following the publicized death of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd last year. You know what I'm saying? So so her mom, Tamir Rice's mother, actually quoted as saying, Tamika Mallory, what were you representing? She said, so how did you come over and fight for police brutality? I thought you were representing women. I never.
Okay, hang on a second. Florida Boy Jay, I'm doing research, and it's a different pace. I have to be accurate with regards to Tamir Rice, and we've got a lot of noise in the background. Can you make some adjustments, please?
Yeah.
Again, he was killed in 2014. Are you sure one of the officers went to jail? I'm coming through a lot of information here. I don't want to say the wrong thing, and then we go on for 10 minutes and then have to correct ourselves. Are you sure?
Oh, no, that was an error. Hold on, let me go back. I'm pulling researching right now.
Okay. Pull it up, and I'll put you on hold. I'll come right back. Stay there. Okay. That's the whole purpose, guys, of doing research, to be accurate with the information and the details. Oh, and you know what? The blind comedian is going to call back, and he wants the smoke with Florida Boy Jay. I don't know if he's available today, this afternoon, but just bear with me, and we'll see if we can get that cracking, right? Also, guys, let me set up my Cash App and Super Chat. I have been enjoying my time off, and we can talk about the alleged shooter from Woodstock, GA, which is where I'm at now. Went on a mass shooting spree, and national news, in case you're not up to speed, and I want to get into what you think motivated this man. He has already said that it's a sexual addiction. Do you buy it? Did it have anything to do with white supremacy? We'll get to it. Florida Boy Jay, what do you got?
Yeah, he was fired, but he did not go to jail. He didn't
right.
Get any legal. Yeah, he just got fired.
That's right.
So I correct on that.
Okay. So do you have the statement? If not, I will email it to you. Tamir Rice's mother. There's a letter.
Letter. I have this state. No, I do have a few statements by her. That was posted by Cleveland.com. I do have that, so I know that they have pretty much a letter in here. So she's pretty much asking. Okay,
so you don't have the letter in front of you, sir. If you don't have it in front of you, I'll send it to you now. Let's take our time, man.
Yeah, go ahead send me. Yeah, go ahead send me the letter. Cause I'm researching now, and I have a whole bunch of statements by NAACP where she's saying I got statements her calling out, other people calling out Shaun King, and talking about Tamika Mallory, Shaun King, the ACLU, Al Sharpner, anyone trying to get in our way.
She's talking hella greasy, talking about y'all out here parading. getting rich.
Yeah, while I'm living homeless in a hotel, if they don't give us justice, we're talking about any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? But she has, but not even talking about her exact things, but even Tamika Mallory, like, and I'm not laying any dirt on her or nothing, but her point is saying is Tamika Mallory started out in the pro-women's movement, and then she pivoted her prominence from getting in the pro-women's movement, getting on the 100 most influential people to the police brutality movement, and now she's some type of face for that, and not even saying, my son kind of attached himself to that, and if you look at it, them and Benjamin Crump is a whole bunch of settlement lawyers, a whole bunch of settlement people, because they don't go in and really get justice. They really just go in, get a bag, and then they dip. That's their problem. And even with Shaun King isn't even black. His prominence is that allegedly maybe his mother was moving around town and maybe had sex with a black dude because he doesn't know who his father is. So Shaun King is really a white dude who's playing blackface.
All right, now I have to jump in, Florida Boy Jay. You've said a lot, but now I'm going to correct you on a few things. Shaun King, who did call into my show 2 years ago, they call him Talcum X. His biological father has stood up and said, hey, here I am. So that story is bullshit, and his mother confirmed that that's his father, to my knowledge, okay? I'm not going to come down on Tamika Mallory, my son, and a host of others who are out there in the front lines. I appreciate what they do. And I guess I'm going to have to go back again to the time of Anita Bryant, who was out there, protesting against homosexuals and other things. She was paid to do what she did. This is America, land of capitalism. So there's nothing wrong with getting out there and getting paid for your services. So I don't want to come down on Tamika Mallory and those guys. I was just a little surprised to see her performing at the Grammys. Did you see the performance, the Grammys?
I seen the performance, and the performance was clout chasing because you talk about all these establishments who don't care about black lives and black causes. You talk about all this other stuff. You talk about how you're really on the fight for police brutality and black people getting justice. What does that have to do with you being on the Grammys and being on stage for a Lil Baby performance? Like, what does anything have to – that don't correlate. Are you just going to get clout? Or are you going to get a bag? Like, you're not a performing artist. You were really just in a pro fight for women. So how did you go from a pro women's fight to now being the female voice leader for the BLM movement who's not kicking any bread out to the people who actually need it? She's really it's kind of like she's what Jesse Jackson was to the civil rights movement. It's kind of what she's being accused of being for this movement. Just a talking head, a face that white people can pay or put in position to speak or.
Okay, take a breath. I want to bring some other callers in. I saw the performance along with Lil Baby. And again, salute to a young man who's on Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. He did a very well, a video was very well put together, and he showed that Lil Baby a year or so ago was denouncing having anything to do with politics. He had enough. Lil Baby, not Da Baby. And then you have Lil Baby up on the Grammys with Tamika Mallory. So I think there is something here that we can sink our teeth into that may be along the lines of being a hypocrite. 917, good afternoon. Are you there? 917.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Oh, hey, Star. What's going on? Damn, I thought I got you, man.
Yeah, I'm doing research, sir.
Okay. No, I'm listening. I was just listening, Star.
Okay, well, sir, don't call me, please, if you're just listening. What the fuck? You hear my voice and some shit? 347, good afternoon. 347, are you there? A 1-2. Okay, somebody else just listening in. I'll bring in area code 678 in the meantime. Good afternoon, 678, are you there?
I am here.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hey. You got to come closer. Get off the speakerphone. I got to get you out of here.
Sit closer.
Let's go. Get off the speakerphone.
Closer. Is that better?
Yeah. How are you?
I am managing. I'm doing research. I'm trying to find out why Olivia is no longer on See the Thing Is.
Girl, tell me. I want to know. I was watching Rory on the episode, and listen, I have so much respect for what Joe does, Rory and Mal, and I remember when that show first came on. You see, the thing is, and then, I was just, they said that she had gone. What happened?
I don't know. I'm researching it right now. That's why you're on my speakers and I'm on the other phone
Okay.
listening to different podcasts trying to figure out why she left the show.
So you just heard about this today from me, is what you're saying. I got the exclusive.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I'm looking.
How old are you and where you calling from, darling? How old are you?
I am 46.
Okay. Seasoned coochie.
Kevin, I was born in Omaha.
Okay.
I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay. So on February the 16th, Olivia Dope on Twitter said, I'm a woman of logic. I see / here disrespect. I leave because I know it's not for me. Simple math. There you go. Shit wasn't right and she got up out of there, according to her.
Right. Okay, so I advocate for basically all things toxic. And this is typical, in my opinion, or researched opinion, that the new person, whether it's a male or a female, whether the relationship is intimate or non-intimate, always believes that the liar doesn't lie to them and that the con artist only cons everybody else.
Baby, what new person are you talking about? As far as I know, there is no new person. She left and it's just the two of them now. Where you going?
No, they were new as far as that was a new show.
Right.
All of them were new to that show. It was a new show on the Joe Budden network, right? And the whole show, according to research done by others, there was a lady that said that they stole. That I think you gave a show on that.
Florida Boy Jay, feel free to go in on this woman if you want to, because she's annoying the hell out of me. I don't know where she's going.
Okay, so I think what she's trying to say is that
She ain't saying nothing. Maybe it's time to get her out of here. She ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
The fuck?
Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so the situation with Olivia Dope is interesting because Olivia and
Man, let's get her the fuck out of here. Phone's all fucked up. She's confusing me.
yeah.
I just read what the fuck Olivia Dope said on Twitter. The fuck don't you understand? My first day back, folks, please don't push my buttons. I'm in a great place. You know, somebody sent me some crystals. I got some, bath bombs. Hey, my alleged daughter, Dominique, she says, nice to see you back, Pops. And I never trusted Shaun King. Ali T got your donation. Can you promote my YouTube more? Did you send a banner? Ali T, send me a banner, man. Where's my email address? Hold on a second. It's on the screen. I got to see what you're working with, man. Okay? Send me a banner or a link to your YouTube channel. We'll chop it up. Thank you for your donation. More Than the Hamptons TV. Thank you, sir. Okay? MI Swatch Company. Jack Daniels and Blunts Rolled Research Show Ready. Okay, thank you, MI Swatch Company. All right, Florida Boy Jay, back to you for a second, man. I want to come back to Samaria Rice's mother going in on Tamika Mallory and a host of others. The Wu-Tang docu-series, did you see it? Do you care? Is that not your thing?
No, it's not that it's not my thing. I just haven't got around to it.
Okay.
Yet. Like
okay.
Wu-Tang.
You haven't? So just say I haven't seen
Haven't
it.
got around
Just
to
say
it.
I haven't seen it, please. Let's not go.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't
Okay.
got around to it.
Fine. Okay. Now, I sent you the email. Did you get the letter that was written on behalf?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you take your time and read some of it to us while I'm going through some other notes?
Yes.
Please.
Tamika D. Mallory, Shaun King, Benjamin Crump, Lee Merritt, Patrisse Cullors, Melina Abdullah, and the Black Lives Matter Global Network need to step down, stand back, and stop monopolizing and capitalizing off our fight for justice and human rights. We never hired them to be the representatives in this fight for justice for our dead loved ones murdered by police. The activists have events in our cities and have not given us anything substantial for using our loved ones' images and names on their flyers. The attorneys in our fight are also misleading the impacted families. In the case of Samaria Rice, it was even questionable as to whether Benjamin Crump knew the laws in depth. In the state of Ohio, I fired him 6 to 8 months into Samaria Rice's case. We don't want or need y'all parading in the streets, accumulating donations, platforms, movie deals, etc., off the death of our loved ones, while the families and communities are left clueless and broken. Don't say our loved ones' names, period. That's our truth.
Keep their names out your mouth, in other words. Go ahead. I'm reading in between the lines. Go ahead.
Right. And she's saying, we demand accountability from everyone mentioned with the following demands. And she lists them as goes. First, step down from the spotlight of our fight. Do not do any more interviews, make any more T-shirts, or hold any more press conferences or events in the name of our loved ones. Do not use our loved ones to make any event.
To market any events. To market any events.
To market any event.
Yeah.
Stop clout chasing and ambulance chasing these families.
Okay, stop right there, sir. I'm going to come back and read more of this, but so this is a very lengthy. Let me hold this up for those who are not familiar with the statement. A very lengthy statement saying knock it off. You're doing too much. Now, I would like to open up the floodgates for parents who have lost a child or a sibling by way of police violence. I have not, so I can't really relate. I mean, I do try to be objective for the most part, but I have to somewhat agree with Samaria Rice's mother. Yes, this is America. You're entitled to make money, but if you're just, if you're, as she said, parading, you're doing podcasts, you're up on the covers of goddamn magazines. I think Tamika Mallory was on the cover of Vogue, and I said, damn, girl, you're doing a lot. So I'm going to open the floodgates. And you're not a father, right, Florida Boy Jay? You have no kids yet?
No kids. I know how to pull out. Backward driver, not do that shit. No kids. Fuck that.
Ricky Rick, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Ricky Rick, hold on. Who is this? I don't know who you are calling from Area Code 347. This is not the time. Andre, I got your donation. He says, not for them. Okay, he's impersonating what Beyonce said about me. Not for them. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's bring in area code 443. Is that Yellow Jesus? 443. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Star. Give me a second so I get off the speakerphone.
Okay. Fly now.
All right, so I got the objective perspective on things.
Please.
So what happened to the money that she made? You know what I mean? Off of the money that she made off of her son's death. Mm-hmm. And also, how was you living in the hotel? I'm confused. And now I feel like since she broke, she wanted to scream. But on the other side of things, I don't think that all the people that's making money off these dead people not giving any money to anybody else, like the names.
Okay.
That's fucked up, but that's America.
Well, hang on a second, because I don't know, and I say this with all due respect, if Florida Boy Jay's timeline is accurate. Now, she was living in a shelter, Samaria Rice's mother, after he was killed. Because she didn't want to stay in that particular location. I don't know if she's in a hotel now. Florida Boy Jay, can you confirm that, or were you just assuming? Because, again, there was a...
No, she's not currently in the hotel now, but when she made that statement, she said that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
there was a $6 million settlement years ago, and I'm sure she's wood grain gripping, and I'm not trying to be funny. So I don't know if she's in the hotel now. But anyway.
Oh, no.
Are you a parent yourself, sir? Are you a parent?
Yeah, I had 3 kids, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I couldn't imagine that, man. That's it's a very sad situation, but as far as these guys capitalizing off of the deceased, they're going to hell for that anyway. I know you don't believe that, but it's hell on earth, man. And you know what I'm saying? And everything changes, man. But I got to go, Star. Peace out, man.
Thank you, man. Okay. He's got kids, but, you know, I appreciate the perspective. Oh, wait a minute. I think Brooklyn Kennedy's on the line. Wait a minute. Where are you, sir? You got to say what your area code is. Isn't it 347? Hold on. Where are you, man? What's your number? Get the T on. You see, the thing is. Okay, give me a second. Also, this afternoon, guys, as I said, I wanted to at least touch on the horrific crimes that happened here in the state of Georgia. In Ockworth is where the first shootings took place. 4 people killed, but 5 people were shot, according to multiple reports. And then the gunman proceeded about 30 to 35 minutes south, headed towards the Atlanta area, and killed more people. He has been apprehended with no incident. And it's a little bit of a clusterfuck right now, because one of the officers or deputies, let me pull up the notes, said that the shooter had a bad day. Are you up to speed on that, Florida Boy Jay? Said he had a bad day. Talking about the shooter.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm pretty sure the officer can identify with having a bad day and start shooting people, seeing he is a white officer in the South. So he probably knows all about having a bad day. I spilled my coffee. I'm about to pull over a nigga and beat his ass. So he knows about taking his anger out just by having a bad day as a white male. But taking it off of that, just the fact they brought in somebody who is an active shooter, brought him in alive, unharmed, didn't even call the dogs on him, didn't beat him down, didn't do shit, didn't kick his teeth in. It shows you it's the same Dylan Roof treatment. So it just shows you, whether it's black, whether it's Asian, whether it's anybody, Hispanic, if a white man wants to go out and commit mass murder on a specific race, they're going to stay on code with their own, because that's what they do. So I don't want anybody to see that statement or see what happened and have such a shockwave because you heard the same thing you heard when they took Dylan Roof to Burger King after he murdered a whole bunch of black people. So you know what I'm saying? It's just what they do.
Hold on a second. I want to be accurate with regards to something. Okay. According to the Independent, there are calls for the police captain to resign. I saw this yesterday. He had something on Facebook, Captain Baker, that is, with regards to blaming Asians for the coronavirus. Did you see that? Not that you had to, Florida Boy J, but he was, saying get these whilst we got them, selling T-shirts that were blaming Asians for the coronavirus.
It said the police officer did that?
Yeah. Captain Baker.
I did not see that yet. I have not seen that yet.
The hater misses nothing. Okay, hold on a second. I got Brooklyn Kennedy. Sir, are you calling in? Let me see if there's him right here. Area code 562. Good afternoon, 562.
Yo, Zachary in the building. What's good, Star?
Big nigga, how you feel, man?
I'm good, my nigga. How you doing?
Okay, listen, I'm doing research. You want to talk about some of the topics? Or you want to talk about the live chat? I don't have my contacts and I can't see what's going on. Everything all right now?
Oh, yeah, everything cool. I was just calling to talk about the live chat. I'm running them bussy boys up out of there.
Nice.
They don't want no smoke. I got this bitch-ass nigga, Maine, the titty milk man, up in there caping for his boy, Jay Savage. Hey, ain't nothing going on with Jay Savage, pussy. And if you want smoke, nigga, bring it. You bitch-ass nigga. I'm in there. And you know what time it is, nigga.
Now, hang on. Is that Maine, the milkman, in there right now? Because I'll text him. You sure that's Maine?
Yeah, man, the titty milk man. Get his bitch ass on the line and see what he got to say.
Hold on. I'll call him right now.
I was on here last time waiting for him. What's up, pussy?
Folks, I'm doing research, but I do have time for the bullshit. Everybody slow down. What else is going on, Zach, while I'm looking for Maine's number? What else is cracking?
Oh, shit, ain't nothing going on, man. I'm just running these pussy boys out of there. They understand what's going on. I got these niggas switching their transgender burner accounts. You faking, trying to be me and all that.
You and Florida Boy Jay, go ahead and talk. I'm calling Maine the Milkman.
Hey, Florida Boy Jay, salute to you, my nigga.
Hey, salute you, my nigga. I see you got your foot on these niggas' necks early, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, niggas stay with my foot on their neck. And, you be having your foot on their neck too, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead.
Nah, I was about to say, man, these whole ass niggas in the live chat, bro. This what they gotta do, bro. It's what they gotta do. It don't matter what you tell them or what you do or how much you winning, bro. They gotta hate. Let these whole ass niggas hate, man. That's all they can do. They ain't never gonna pull up.
You know that.
You know they ain't gonna pull up.
You know that.
All right, guys, I don't have my contacts in, but I sent Maine the Milkman a text. You're saying he's in there, Zach?
Yeah,
he don't know.
Yeah, that bitch nigga don't want no smoke.
Okay.
Hey, but me and Florida Boy Jay, we had our little back and forth. We both stood our ground. We both stood 10 toes down.
Nice.
But we both realized that we got bigger fish to fry.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So we buried the hatchet, and it is what it is. Florida Boy Jay, he's doing his thing, and I'm doing mine.
Okay.
And salute to him.
Well, look, man, he didn't call me back. He didn't text, man. So I'm gonna let you go so I can get back to the research. Everything else good?
Yeah, everything good. Yeah, that bitch nigga don't want no smoke.
Okay. Talk to you soon, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Zach Lee on the check. And hold on, Florida Boy Jay. All right, and guys, I did send Brooklyn Kennedy an email. Maybe he's just sending in a donation, but not necessarily. He doesn't necessarily have time to call in. Okay, hold on. Bunch of notes here, wow. Hey, you wanted to mention something with regards to when you and I spoke last night, because I was going to do a show last night, but then I got exhausted and swamped. Your girlfriend is part Asian, you said, Florida Boy Jay? And you had some feelings with regards to the climate across the nation with regards to Asians? I forget. What'd you say?
Yeah, that's...
Come on.
No, I'm only laughing because I didn't even word it like that at all. But
just say
my girlfriend is part of Pacific Islander. She's part of the Asian community, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What I was saying was that when I have statements and when I'm saying things, I'm not saying it from a racist standpoint, from an ignorant standpoint.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Secondly, when I'm making these statements, what I'm saying is that the rhetoric that's coming out, that calling for black people to come in arms and stand with Asians in this brutality against Asians fight is a false claim, just like because blacks and Asians don't have beef, and if there's anything, it's Asians against black. Like when I bring up Natasha Harlan's case back in '92, you know what I'm saying? Like she got killed for some orange juice, and the lady who killed her, she ain't do nothing but get some probation. And at the same time, I don't see niggas going in stores whooping ass. I see these Korean store owners and these salon and these hair and these nail owners going in and beating my sisters and my cousins up. You know what I'm saying? When they going in there, that's what I'm seeing. Or when you go in their cousin corner stores, they having a problem with you. You can't even come up there and be a couple of nickels short. They'll make you go back to your car and get it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is this whole call that black Americans need to be nicer to Asian Americans, or we need to be some type of shield for the Asian American hate is some BS, and black people need to mind their own business. Because at the end of the day, that was a fake narrative. That was black people need to mind their business, because that was a fake narrative that was created to me by the left. And then the worst case scenario is when you start all that propaganda, you got the white dude who came out here and did the mass killing, not the black guy you told the age to be worried about. The white guy came out and did the shit you accused the black man for.
Okay, stop right there. Let me jump in, and I think Mo Fax wants to get online as well. To be objective, Mo Fax, sit tight. Mo, sit tight. To be objective, Florida Boy Jay, I think that the Asian community has worked with the African American community, over the decades. Now, we get a little upset and bothered sometimes because of things by way of business practices that are not consistent with our way of doing business. I'll just say that. I'll broad stroke it. But if we're talking about those that are in the urban communities with us, getting killed as they deliver food and still keeping their businesses in those communities, I can't just say that they are not compassionate towards the African American struggle. Am I wrong, or am I just reaching?
Start. I feel like you're reaching because they're going to go along to get along, or get along to go along, however the saying goes. Of course, they're going to get their aunties and uncles and their little cousins. They're going to, just like the Indians do, they call them over, they set up shop in the Shell gas station nobody bought, or the Chevron. They set up the little smoke shop there, and then they come in and they do business with you. They don't treat you don't know them personally, you know what I'm saying? And you don't expect them to have more money you or balling, because you're not really peeping that their car is a Mercedes-Benz SUV right outside. You're not peeping that's them, because they're behind the counter and servicing you. At the end of the day, Star, these people of all races that come in these lower communities and set up shop and take our dollar, don't give a fuck about us. They don't put that dollar back in the community.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to respond. And I need you to take a breath once in a while. I like what you're saying. Let's just have a conversation. Mo, give me a second. I'm coming right to you. Let's talk about the hair salons, the nail salons, the brawling that goes on up in those places. You're saying by your family members. That's what you just said, right? Your sisters, so on and so forth, up in there brawling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no family that has ever been brawling up in the goddamn nail salon or the hair salon. Some people, and I'll just say some people, certain cultures are confrontational, contentious, always ready to turn up. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. And they will turn up on that bullshit fast. As a former business owner in Brooklyn, New York, for maybe close to a decade and a half, you can't give an inch to certain cultures, or they will try to take a fucking mile. Stay right there. Mo Fax, you there? Mo, 919.
How you doing, Star?
Hey,
how you doing?
I know you're at work and you can't talk long, man, but I'm talking about a bunch of things. I'm doing research. What do you want to chime in before you have to go?
I would just talk about the Samaria Rice's mother, and she's exactly right. And she's been actually calling out these celebrities ever since her son was killed, because people forget people didn't have the same momentum they have now for police shootings back then. It only happened after Trayvon Martin. LeBron James wouldn't even step up in Cleveland, and she called him out back in 2014. So this is nothing new to her. And then what you also have to look at is, she might have been inspired by Mike Brown's father, that also called out Black Lives Matter and said he wanted 20 million of the 90 million they took in. So I think these families have been seen, they're being used. These grifters come in, they use it for clout, and then they go on and build other celebrities or other pathways to making revenue. Now I'll say this, I agree with you. If you can make money, but you have to look at these people's politics. These people politics are against black people. Feminism, Black Lives Matter, a.k.a. Black Lesbians Matter. You look at anti-gun. Now, if you're going to say black people are the most harmed and most at danger, why would you want to disarm black people about having gun control? That makes no sense. I say on my show, for all these people who have bleeding hearts who say black people are so oppressed, give black guns. Give us guns. Say if you feel like we're so oppressed, don't take the guns away from us. So this is no surprise. Planned Parenthood. We know that's nothing but a eugenics front. So we have to look at these people's politics, and at the end of the day, when you click on all their donate buttons, it goes to Act Blue, which they're nothing but fronts for the Democratic Party. So I totally agree. And then Tamika Mallory wants to be on stage at the Grammys talking about Joe Biden. We're talking to you. We want this. We want some attention.
Now, hang on a second, Mo. Did you see her on the Grammy stage and the performance with Lil Baby?
I did.
Okay. So when you saw it, what was your initial reaction? Because I didn't watch the Grammys, and I don't care to watch it anymore. And then when I heard that she was there, I said, huh? The Grammys. I said, okay, well, maybe it was some type of speech, but it was a performance.
It was a performance of nothing but what went on down in the Wendy's parking lot down in Georgia, where when the man got killed. It was a reenactment of that and the torching of torching of the Wendy's. So I'm not surprised to see her up there. I didn't watch the Grammys either. Somebody sent me a link. It was right when it happened. I watched the playback. But what I'm saying to people is, if these people are the ones that's in a room that's supposed to be negotiating with the Democratic Party, why do you have to go on the Grammy stage to try to shame a president that won't call you back? It doesn't make any sense. They should go to show you ineffective and you don't have any power.
Good point.
And if you're ineffective, you need to get out of the way. I'm going to dovetail that into the next topic that you were talking about black people being hateful of people that come provide service in their community. Those people come there to fill a void because we can't build for ourselves. I'm just going to be honest. We refuse to build for ourselves. Black women, stop going to these nail shops, getting your nails done for $50, $60, $70 a pop, and get a ball of paint and a file and do your own nails. You know what I'm saying? Save that money and build you up your own shops. But see, we're too lazy. I'm just going to keep it 100 today. Mm-hmm. We're too lazy. And we buy so much into white supremacy that anybody isn't white, we feel like we can target them. We did this with the Hispanics before. Now we're doing it with the Asians. You know, but we won't touch a white man, though. Yeah. We won't touch a white man. But anybody that has any melanin in their skin, we feel like they're open game. Yeah. And what the Asians are saying, they want to be grafted into whiteness. So that's what you're seeing right now.
Now, Mo, you've said black people are lazy. I didn't take it that far. I was just trying to push back on what Florida Boy Jay said and to be objective. But I'm
going to take it that far.
Come on,
because what I'm saying is, if you're willing to continue to give your money to people that beat you, that follow you out around the store, that treat you like trash, that feed you gutter grease, like you say, then we say, hell, half these black communities will starve if the China man packed up the move. Let's just keep it 100 here. We need a wake-up call. We need a wake-up call.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for them feeding us chicken wings and rice, chicken wings and fries, a lot of us would starve.
Wow.
So, I mean, we got to do better.
Florida Boy Jay, in response to what Mo is saying, because he's at work, he can't talk long. And Brooklyn Kennedy, I see you. Sit tight, Brooklyn Kennedy. Florida Boy Jay?
Yes, sir.
Any response to what Mo is saying?
Yeah, so I have a few questions. I think that I agree with Mo when Mo says niggas is lazy. I agree with that. But I want to get some clarity because I feel like Mo is saying that we target that blacks are targeting Asians, and you're saying that it's because that they're not white? Is that what you're saying, Mo?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's
so you
exactly
think
what I'm saying.
The Asian community, black people are?
Yes, because they're in proximity to us. They move into neighborhoods that normally white people won't move into. We don't see them as fully as white people, so we feel like we're open targets. They're open targets. But what I'm saying, this is not decent black people. These are the same people that target a black person if the situation is available to them. So I feel no sorry. Anybody that treats black people that will victimize a black person, I feel no sorry for them. We need to remove these people out of our community ASAP. And if it gets done, it gets done. But what I'm saying about black people are lazy is we complain about the hair products and the nail shops and the bad food that the Chinese sell us, and we don't even know what the hell's in the chicken fried rice, but we continue to spend our money with them. That's laziness. You know what the problem is, but you don't want to fix it. And we go down to their stores, we buy a 20-ounce ball of Coke for $2.50 instead of going to Walmart and shopping in bulk.
Facts.
That's laziness.
Yeah.
That's laziness.
All right, so Mo, before you go, I know you're at work, and again, Brooklyn Kennedy, sit tight. With regards to Samaria Rice's mother, again, this long, lengthy letter and going in on Tamika Mallory, calling Shaun King out, calling Benjamin Crump out, Lee Merritt, calling these people out by their names. Does she have legs to stand on? Will other people support what it is that she's saying, or is she just aggy and kicking up dust?
I think it was a key word that Florida Boy Jay read in there, and she said the monopolization. Mm-hmm. So what she's saying is she wants a piece too, which I can't. That's her child that passed away. And if these people are making money off his image with anything else with royalties, she should get a piece. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying if you're going to do it, you have to kick back some money to these people because they're the one that actually took the loss. And a lot of times people ask why these people are broke. It's because Benjamin Crump and lawyers like him, I'm not going to say him specifically, but these lawyers come in with the same ambulance chasing tactics. They say, well, we'll guarantee we'll win you some money, but they'll take an exorbitant amount of percentage, like 40, 50, 60%. You know, a lawyer's normal take is only 1/3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At best.
And also, Lisa Simpson, Mo, sorry to cut you short. Lisa Simpson, also, I don't know if Florida Boy J mentioned, she's on this letter, and she's saying outright, Black Lives Matter in Los Angeles should pay me. Direct, talking to him. Go ahead.
Yeah, because they took in billions of dollars off these families' names. So I mean, you have to keep the money back. But what we have to do is stop letting these people come in, take the movement, take the talking points, and then they go on when they get the money and start talking about global warming and reproductive rights and gun rights and all these other things and leave. You know what I'm saying? They use us to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? We're the ticket to get in the door, and then they start going off to all these other wild political narratives.
Yeah. Mo, thank you for your time, man. I know you're at work. I appreciate you checking in, man. Let's talk.
Anytime a big homie call, I got you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
All right, have a good one.
Yes, sir. Okay. Florida Boy J, can you hang out, Florida Boy J, or do you have to go?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm wrapping up a meeting. We chilling. I'm posted. Just let me know I'm on the call. I'm posted here.
Shucks. Is that Brooklyn Kennedy, 917 Brooklyn Kennedy?
From the place that you love to hate, Brooklyn on the check-in. What's going on, Star? You know I got all the smoke when it comes to see the thing is. I got all the smoke.
You've got all the tea. You've got the tea. And we need to start doing a segment, Brooklyn Kennedy with the tea. Are you with it?
I'm with it, Star. I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Hold on. My phone lines are lit. Maine the Milkman, I see you. Sit tight. Okay, so listen, I'm not trying to in any way, shape, or form play these young content creators. Joe Budden, a lot of respect for him. He left me a beautiful drop that's now included in my new reel. And I've never met these young people. I don't think I have, but I was just a little curious. This show, hold on a second. You see, the thing is, and I was watching this episode with Rory, who I have a lot of respect for. He was great to me. And they mentioned that Olivia had left the show, Olivia Dope. And I went to her Twitter page, and she said what she said back on February the 16th. Can you give us some tea, please, Brooklyn Kennedy?
Yes. So she hasn't been on that show for, I would say, approximately about a month or over a month now. Okay. The last episode, I'm not sure if this is the last episode she did, but the last episode that I seen her on was when she did the review of that movie called Malcolm and Marie.
Okay.
In black and white. Yeah, she gave her review on that. When they did the review on that, that was the last episode I saw her on.
Okay.
And she's the dark-skinned girl on that show. And when on Joe Budden's other show, State of the Culture, he removed Scotty Beam, who was the dark-skinned girl on that show.
I wasn't going to go there, but you did. Now, hang on. Did he remove her or did she leave, Scotty Beam? Because I think she's from Jersey. I fuck with her heavy.
Correct. Allegedly, she left due to his allegations, and they wasn't clicking.
Okay.
That was the word behind the scenes.
Okay.
And now, Olivia allegedly feels some type of way about another show that he has on his network called Girl, I Guess, with Karen Civil.
Right.
So she wasn't, and allegedly she wasn't informed of this. This is something that was just sprung about, and she felt like, you know how women is. So, she felt that it would.
Brooklyn Kennedy with the tea live chat. Hold on a second. Stay there. Brooklyn Kennedy with the in-depth tea. Damn, nigga. He took it to Scotty Beam. Hold on a second, guys. We got a lot going on right now. Where's my nigga Maine the Milkman?
That's a fact.
Just put Maine on the line. Maine, where are you, big nigga? Hold on. I know he's at work too. Guys, I'm doing research this afternoon. Everybody hold, 267. That's my nigga right there. Maine the Milkman. Big nigga, Maine.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Good to hear from you, man.
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm Maine the Milkman.
I'm Maine the Milkman, man. I am the holder of the channel Behind the Bar.
Let's go.
One of the greatest channels on YouTube.
Facts.
Put some respect on my name.
Facts.
I'm that nigga for real, for real. I'm up and coming. Everybody make room, make way for Maine the Milkman. Nobody does it on YouTube under 100K better than me.
Right.
Somebody better put some respect on my name. We get back on Behind the Bar. We the most entertaining show. We give away hundreds of dollars every other week. We have all types of contests. Singing contests, rap battles, twerking contests.
Ivan G and Larry, big them up. Let's go. Let's go.
And two, Ivan G, Larry Beats, Psych L, Pink Sugar. I mean, the Willie B. The list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas ain't gonna put, matter of fact, I want Milk Nation, Behind the Bar Nation. If y'all in the live chat right now, put the motherfucking milks up in the live chat. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second, Maine, because I got to get back to Brooklyn Kennedy. He's talking about the tea. So, Zach Lee called in. You were in the live chat. That was you. He wasn't capping?
Absolutely. So here's the long story short, because I know you got a show to run. Check it out. I ran a show about a few months ago.
Okay.
I know you don't do shout-outs, but my guy, Jay Savage, in the live chat, he took the throne from Zach Lee.
Okay.
And ever since he took the throne from Zach Lee has been upset with Maine the Milkman. Don't get mad at me, because my guy Jay Savage is now the new GOAT in the Star live chat. Put some respect on Jay Savage's name, nigga.
Okay. All right, man, good to hear from you, man. I wasn't sure, and I don't want to have people taking shots at you if you're not, on the line, man. But everything else good with the channel?
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Behind, DABAR, on YouTube. Don't look at the subscriber count. I'm only at 2,600 subscribers. Yeah. Look at the content. We just had a rap battle, all-female rap battle, where we gave away $300 on Behind the Bar.
Nice.
And my guy Chris Rivers, the son of Big Pun, came on Behind the Bar off the strength and showed love to Behind the Bar. So I say to say this, y'all give me an opportunity in the live chat. Check out my channel. Check out the last live that I did. It was epic.
Okay.
Epic.
Thank you, man. Stay in touch. We'll talk soon.
Already.
Okay, it's my guy, Maine the Milkman. All right, Brooklyn Kennedy. I want to come back to this.
Yes.
You see, the thing is, and again, I was curious. I'm not taking any shots at anybody. Joe is my guy. But so now also with regards to some of this other stuff that's going on here, are you up to speed on the Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men docuseries that I watched?
No, I didn't see that. No. I didn't see that.
Brooklyn Kennedy. You're a Brooklyn nigga through and through, yes?
Yes, I am. Them niggas, a lot of them is from Shaolin. They from out in Park Hill P's and Stapleton P's.
Yeah. But we have ODB, R.I.P. He was from Brooklyn.
Yes, R.I.P. That was my favorite one.
The Jizza,
The Jizza.
All of these guys, great men. This docu-series, man, I don't know if a lot of people watch it on Showtime, but it's on YouTube. I took notes. I think it's fucking awesome. So you have not seen it, correct?
No, I haven't seen it. I do watch Method Man on a show he does with Mav Hopper from time to time, but I'm not really interested, Star, to be honest with you.
Okay. Would you care to give us some more tea before you go? What else is going on?
Yeah, I can't stay too long. I'm normally good after 6:37, but yeah, as far as the show, yeah, she felt some type of way about. They had this whole big launch and promotion for Girl, I Guess. They didn't have that for the show that she was on. See, the thing is, you understand what I'm saying? So that also, with women, when you're dealing with the females, that could also be like a trigger.
Okay.
Like, you're going to do all this for them, and you know what I mean? So, and out of all the ones, out of them three, her, Mandy, and the other one, I believe, is Bridget Casey or Bridget Kelly.
I don't know.
Out of them?
No.
Yes.
Now, with all due respect, is Joe smashing any of these girls? Just asking. I don't know.
If he would, it wouldn't be the dark-skinned ones. It might be the light-skinned. That could be going on, too. He before she left, he was popping up on that show. He was popping up a lot on the show. Sometimes he would just be there and not be on camera, and actually a few times he actually sat on camera and did the show with them. And he was flirting a little bit more with Mandy and Bridget, the light-skinned ones. So
well, now hang on a second, because Joe was smashing Esther Baxter, and she's not light skinned, so I'm not going to say that he's just chasing light skinned girls. But anyway, listen, man, I appreciate you. Anything else by way of tea we need to know? I'm not at the speed, and Ronnie is busy today. Anything else?
No, that's about it. Salute to Killer Cam. He going to the playoffs, but that's about it. I got to run, Star.
Okay.
I got to get out of here.
Thank you,
Stay
man.
up.
Okay, yes, sir.
Stay
okay.
up.
All right, stay up. Okay, Brooklyn Kennedy with the tea. He knew what he was talking about, didn't he? Florida Boy J. Sound like it. Shit.
Hey, man, he was from the bits and pieces that I know. He wasn't missing on the knowledge. He even knew the names, like Bridget Kelly and the other chick, and he took it back to Scotty B.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. All right, exactly. I'm done for now, man. You called in. Maine the Milkman called in. I want to get past this, right? I got to get some of my sponsors on the line here. Somebody's supposed to call in. Sergio, I got your donation. Thank you much. He says, okay, he likes the Starboy Music Channel. Thank you, man. Thank you. And, folks, when you go into the new 24-hour streaming platform on YouTube, Starboy Media, please put in some news stories once in a while. I don't want it to just be trolling. I mean, that we're taking our time. I'm purchasing Facebook and Instagram ads next week, but I want to build an organic, community first. All right, but post some stories, some things that are international news, not just stuff in America. Okay, but thank you, Sergio, for your donation. Okay, where's my sponsor? Are you on the line? Hold on. I don't see you in the queue. Area code 541. Where are you? Hold on. Where are you? DJ Pooh Nasty got your donation. Thank you, man. Are you on the line? Area code 470. DJ Pooh Nasty. 012. Pooh Nasty.
Oh.
Hey.
Father.
How are you, man?
My mama cracked, and I still slur these words. Look, I've been mad at you, bro.
Yeah, so
look.
you gotta come closer. Come closer. You're on a speakerphone. I can't hear you, man. Please.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
Much
my
better.
bad.
How are you, man?
My bad. Look, yeah, bro, I've been mad at you, bro. 'Cause I won the second freestyle. Or you gave me a 10. I ain't gonna say I won it. You gave me a 10, and I felt cheated because that other sorry ass nigga wasn't good. But
well, sir, you lost fair and square. Please don't call here with that. Yo, I got robbed. Shit, you lost. People voted against you, but you support it.
no. Yeah, I still, yeah, nigga, I've been watching. I've been staying in touch. I ain't bad. Shit.
So what's going on?
I'm at home. Hey, I'm at home racking up niggas stimmy checks, man. What's up, though, Star? Look, Star. Look,
Sitting here talking about Tamika Rice's mother going 10 toes down. Are you up to speed? We got to stay on topic.
Yeah, I seen the Samaria Rice shit. You ain't see the shit that happened in Woodstock? Shit happened about 10
So I live in Woodstock. Mm-hmm. I live here. The shooter lives a mile and a half away. Yeah.
I seen what you tweeted on Twitter. That shit was funny. Look, man. But they said the white boy had sexual addiction, and he went and shot up the beauty salons or whatever the shit was. Mm-hmm. Look, and then did you see? Then did you see on CNN just now? They just put the story up about 2 hours ago. They said the Cherokee County Sheriff had an anti-Asian.
Okay, Pooh Nasty, I got to slow you down because you are reiterating what I've said already. You're just now catching up to speed. I appreciate your donation.
Oh, my bad.
No, stay with me. I was there yesterday. Go to my IG page. I was on location, as I always do, my nigga. I put boots to the ground. Okay? I was there.
So I follow you on Instagram. Look, I sent you some shit on Instagram. Look, bro, I got a lot of ideas now. I might start my own channel and shit. You need to let me host Freestyle Friday.
Okay, I tell you what. Listen, I want to get back to the main topic here. Shoot me an email. You and I can talk tomorrow. How's tomorrow? Sometime in the afternoon? I fuck with you, man.
Yeah, Star. I don't do shit but sell the gas and snort all day and drink White Claw.
All right. Shoot me an email. Let's talk tomorrow. Now, hang on. Before you go, I got to ask you a question. Did you see the Wu-Tang docu-series of Mics and Men?
Nah, I saw like the Wu-Tang comic show on Netflix. Like I've been following this. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I'll check it out though. The way you've been talking about it sounds good. Like it sounds quality.
It's monumental. You have to see it, man, for purposes of business, okay? But let's talk tomorrow, man.
I appreciate it, Star.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Okay, that's my nigga, right? DJ Pooh Nasty on the check-in. Soft Talk J. Mike, I got your donation. I was joking to self, yet the shooter's mouth to God's. Okay, so you're talking a little crazy. Thank you for your donation. Dr. Manhattan on the check-in. Question to Florida Boy J. Is it wrong to be hardworking, heterosexual, and a white male in 2021? Did you catch that, Florida Boy J? Or should I repeat it?
Yeah, he was asking me a question. I guess that was his question. My answer is no, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see why I would be they're greater for white men.
Okay. Guys, if nobody cares about this Wu-Tang of Mics and Men docu-series, let me just say this, Florida Boy J, and I'll come right back to you. Sit tight. I highly recommend this for purposes of understanding business. Matter of fact, hold on a second. I'm not just going to get past it. Goo, can you call in? Where's the homie Goo? I recommend this docu-series. I think it's vital. I did not see any brawling. Okay, Goo says he's on the line. Let me see if Goo and I are on the same page. Is that the homie Goo? My homie Goo on the line.
Yo.
Good to hear from you, man.
Can you hear me?
Good to hear from you. Yeah, how are you, man? Thank you for checking in.
Hey, what's up, Star? How you doing, man?
Yeah. For those who don't know, you are a man of the industry. You deal with publishing and all sorts of things. A&R people at labels, and you can jump in and add to your resume. I don't want to, say the wrong thing.
No, I mean, I'm just a consultant, you know what I'm saying, on the side that helps out.
You are the man who puts people on on labels. You find money that has been lost, yada, yada, yada. So now you did not watch this documentary, or you watched part of it, what?
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw it like a year or two ago, something like that. I do recall it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good documentary. The business side is crazy. For sure.
I liked it because I've met all these guys on multiple occasions. Method Man and Redman even came on the Beat Suite that myself and Buck Wild hosted in 1999 on MTV. So I've seen them manifest. I've seen them grow. Any thoughts with regards to RZA? Now, this is a broad stroke. I don't want to imply he did anything wrong. He had experience in the industry prior to putting Wu-Tang Clan together and putting them on Loud Records. He was on Tommy Boy himself, and then he was part of the Gravediggers. I forget the timeline, but any thoughts on his business?
Yeah, the Gravediggers might have been the Gravediggers was like a little bit after the Wu-Tang. That was a side project.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Gravediggers. Mm-hmm. But this just shows his understanding, his knowledge of the business. Do you think that he set up things? And I want to be sensitive. Wrong, or maybe the group outgrew the contract. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think B.
Come on.
I think the group outgrew the contract. I think as they got older and got to see the structure of the business, they wanted to start receiving things on their own and wanted the business firsthand instead of secondhand. These guys, they really didn't know nothing in the beginning about that business side. And RZA was always, he had to be a step ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? Because like when he signed to Tommy Boy, I'm sure they were a step ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? So he learned, what to do on the business side, what he thought was right. He might not even thought that was wrong. I grew up with cats that received no publishing in their contracts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like multiple cats that got signed when I was in high school.
Yeah.
out of high school. No, zero publishing. We're talking about getting it back now, 30 years later.
In the early days of No Limit Records, Master P wasn't giving you no publishing. Fuck out of here. Right?
I never dealt with No Limit. I couldn't tell you, but I could buy your word for it.
Okay.
You know.
So,
but
come on. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Come on.
No, I mean that. No, so yeah, I think they just outgrew it. You know, and another thing is that, you know what, there's 8-9 guys in the group and stuff like that. You know, they see their rap peers. They're cutting up checks 8 ways. They see their peers on tour. They got more than them. You know, they want to go solo. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to have what their peers got and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't keep a group together anyway and have a sound decision for too long, I don't think, you know?
Well, hang on a second, Goo, because the deal that the RZA was able to get with Steve Rifkin, for those who do know, they were not held exclusively to Loud. I mean, Steve Rifkin had the first right of refusal. If he couldn't match an offer, they were free to go. So they were free.
Yeah.
They were free off the rip. A Method Man was on Def Jam. Old Dirty Bastard was on Elektra, and so on and so forth. So and again, I didn't see the. Hang on a second, Go. I didn't see the contract, so I can't say that the contracts were preventing them from making money. Can you, individually?
Making money. It might have prevented them from making their full amount of money. Okay. Because mind you, they're signed to a production deal. So the production deal that consists of possibly splitting up points.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm not getting my full points. Maybe let's say, for example, I got 14, 15 points on a production deal, but I gave you 6 as an artist. But maybe the average should be 9 or so, or 10. You know what I'm saying? You know, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And for those who don't know,
you realize that.
I'm sorry, guys. For those who don't know, Goo is very experienced with contracts, and it's no secret that you were working with Liza Rios, Big Pun's widow, for a lot of years against Fat Joe, and you finally got her what she deserved, or what some would think she deserved. Yes.
Well, Jelly Bean Benitez was the admin in that, and kind of like the controller of the catalog on behalf of both parties, and he was doing the juggling act for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he had he had blood on his hands. The judge said, "Hey,
I'm just painting the picture to people who may not know who you are, that you do know what you're talking about." All right, so look, man, I'm not going to drag this out. Again, I wanted to tell people I think it's.
But I do remember
very well.
I think I do
worth the time. Come on, sir.
I think I do remember that Capadonna's agreement might have been a little different with Wu-Tang than everybody else's. He came a little late. From what I recall, I think he was either signed the EPMD or he was going to sign the EPMD. So he might have had a little leverage in the situation by the time he got to Wu-Tang.
Well, he was in jail, and when he came home, that's when the RZA gave him that deal that he gave him.
Yeah, but he was down EPMD.
Mm-hmm. Any personal favorites?
Pretty sure.
Out of the Wu-Tang Clan, yourself, any personal favorite artist?
Ghost. I mean, Ghost, Meth, Ray. I mean, I like them all, but Ghost is like. Yo, they're doing the verses. Matter of fact,
this Saturday, I'm going to watch it. This Saturday.
Yeah, Ghost and Ray. Are you going to do a live on that?
I'm going to try. We'll try. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Ghost is the man.
All right.
I like Meth too, though.
Yeah. Raekwon has always been my favorite. Raekwon, hands down.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. Any of those three, I can't argue with it.
Okay. Good to talk to you, man. Let's chop it up later, okay?
All right, I appreciate it. You take care.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. All right, I just wanted to get that in, guys, because, again, I'm doing research here in the afternoon, catching up on things. Florida Boy Jay, can you hold on? I got some super chats I want to get to. You got time?
Yeah, do your thing.
And I want us to get back to that letter, if we can just finish up. That's got Lisa Simpson on it, also getting at Black Lives Matter and others with regards to our main title. Firestarter got your donation. He says, Star, the last show was a classic. Please bring back the blind comedian, T.J. Davis. Yeah, he's supposed to call in. I couldn't do a show last night. But he's available. He said he wants to smoke with Florida boy Jay. Thank you for your donation, Firestarter. T, I got your donation. T says George Floyd's family about to be wood grain gripping with $27 million, and they better not give no handouts. Okay, wow, that's really, really graphic, but thank you so much. Hold on, guys. Sonny Black, I got your donation. He says, last time Joe was on See the Thing Is, he suggested that the girls dress sexier for the show. Ooh. That may have rubbed Olivia the wrong way. I'm not up to speed on that. Okay. King Key got your donation. If you watch the episode with Joe on the See the Thing Is, he was on there calling only her a bitch and disrespecting her the whole show. Do you know that to be true? Anybody? I don't want to put that on Joe. I don't call female co-hosts by the B word. Never have. Anybody claims that I did, they're capping. Only one time on the Star and Buckwild show back on Hot 97, and that person, she thought it was a cool thing. It was because it was her birthday. But other than that, I've never, ever addressed a female co-host by the B word. Thank you for your donation, King Key. OG Joe got your donation. King Key says, Star, you said it was a day of condolences, but it was... But if it was black women, you would have said niggas die every day. Okay, you're talking about the shooting that happened in Ockworth and then down 30 minutes heading towards Atlanta. Well, sir, you can call in and say what you want to say. I'm being objective about it. And how about the fact that, once again, Star put boots on the ground? Star went down to Ferguson, Missouri, twice. Star went to Baltimore when Freddie Gray got killed. All these places I go to. Colin Kaepernick was in town. Star drove where did I drive? Way out, maybe an hour to where it was supposed to have his workout, and then they changed it, and then I drove way down to goddamn Riverdale. Thank you for your donation anyway. Like a blood clot, Zed says Olivia was harassed by Joe. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me take a screenshot and send this to Ronnie. I know Ronnie watches the show, and I like those productions. See, the thing is, and what's the other one? Girl, I Guess. Do you watch those shows, Florida Boy J, or no?
Yeah, I know both of those. The Girl, I Guess. I haven't seen too many episodes of that one. I watched, like I said, I've seen both shows, and I think Brooklyn had a good point when he's speaking of the show that Karen Civil came out with, The Girl, I Guess show. It had a lot more, I guess, promotion when it came out. Like Joe Budden posted it on his story and like the podcast story and kind of made a big thing about it versus their podcast. Doing with Olivia Dope and the other chicks. What was it? The thing is, it was kind of a modest rollout. We're going to see what the numbers is. Mm-hmm. But I think because the women, the issue, say if it was a male, like it was men, they would look at it like, okay, Karen Civil is the big dog out of all of them. So you got to understand Karen Civil has a bigger following and a bigger machine behind her just naturally, anything that she does, right? So that's why her production thing was bigger than the other chicks. Number two, you see how when Joe goes on See the Thing Is and how he talks.
Right, I need you to take a breath. Take a breath, please. I don't want to drag this too much. Let's come back to it. But Sit tight. Blade, I got your donation. He's talking about star. Your boy Vlad throwing Nick Cannon further under the bus than you used to throw your co-defendants. You're talking about rapper Casanova being denied bail because he sat down with Nick Cannon and said out of his own black mouth, "I'm still ape." Vlad didn't make him say that. Yeah, so he has been denied bail. We might do a show later on tonight if I get my energy up. Did Casanova do it to himself? Bail has been denied. With respect to your question, sir, your donation, thank you. Don't put it on Vlad. The nigga sat there and said on the recording that they played, pardon me, at the bail hearing, the prosecution, bail denied. This nigga's talking all sorts of goofy shit. FU2 on the chicken says Florida Boy J is on point with his information about football knowledge. Okay. Yeah, you did a hell of a job last week, man. That breakdown. I salute you for that. Let's go to area code 347. Good afternoon. Doing research. 347. Are you there? 012 012.
Star was good.
Hey, who's this?
This is Jermaine, aka the Most High.
How are you, sir? How can we help you?
I want to talk about the Wu.
Please. Did you see the docu-series? I loved it.
Yes, sir. It was excellent.
Yeah. Come on, jump in.
And it was excellent. And on top of that, to be honest with you, that's just a small glimpse into how crazy the come up had to be, because you got to figure like the Jizza was on Cold Chillin' Warner Brothers prior to him being on the Wu.
Mm-hmm.
RZA was on Tommy Boy at the time.
Yep.
So basically they had already dealt with some of the trials and tribulations of the industry or whatever, and the mere fact that they were able to persevere through their own little solo deals with I guess now defunct companies or companies that were prominent when they first got into the industry or whatever, and they were able to persevere and create the Wu-Tang Clan. And I actually happened to be able to hang around just a little while because he had moved to Bushwick, Brooklyn, and I went up there to Cold Chillin' Warner Brothers with him a couple of times, and I was able to see some of the inner workings of the music business, and it's not pretty, that's for sure. Yeah. That's for definite.
Did you ever meet Fly Ty from Cold Chillin'?
Nah, but I never met him before. Yeah. But even to this day, he did a couple of interviews a couple of years ago.
Good man.
I don't want to mention the platform, but they were great interviews, and I wanted to meet him.
Yeah, okay. All right, so now hang on a second. Stay with me. So with regards to the docuseries, I'm more so focusing on the business and the breakdown of the friendship and the brotherhood. Any thoughts on how you think they could have resolved things to give us more Wu-Tang Clan albums? Because I got to tell you something. I was so turned off, and I'm going to keep it real with you, by some guy named Silver Rings. I said, who the fuck is this? Where is he coming from? I don't want to hear this shit, but, you know.
Can I get my theory on that, sir?
The RZA gravitated towards him, some friendship, which I didn't give a fuck about, and it seemed like that guy was just a cancer that took it down even further. Go.
Yeah, I think that was part of the demise also. But then again, think about it. RZA, it's almost a conflict of interest in a certain way, because RZA is an executive producer along with his brother Divine. So I guess when some of the money breakdowns or some of the contractual aspects of who has freedom to do, not so much freedom, but who's on the monetary side or what have you, I think some of the financial gains got dispersed. Or remember, RZA, first of all, RZA and his brother, that's blood family number one. Doesn't get any closer than that.
Divine, put some respect on Divine's name and Power's name. Come on.
Correct. As well as Ghost, because Ghost is the other of the four executive producers. So it's RZA, Divine, Power, and Ghost are the four executive producers of Wu-Tang. So at the end of the day, what most of the members said, if not all of them, was yes, it was power struggles with Divine and RZA as far as the monetary split and what have you. And then when you start putting priority on some of your more successful projects and artists over other ones, other people's projects get pushed back. People don't get their shine when they feel like they should get their shine and strike while the iron is hot, while the group is, at its peak or rising till its peak. And then, some dissension comes in the ranks.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Hang on a second. What's your name? Because I got an email from somebody. What's your name? You sent me an email?
That's me, Jermaine Morales, a.k.a. the Most High.
Okay.
I talk about the Knicks all the time, too.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, I want to get right to something here specifically, and then I'm going to give you the last word.
Copy.
I'm from New Jersey, born and raised. I came up in Cosa Nostra land, the mafia. And I've always said that hip-hop is the new mafia. Do you think that RZA should have been more tough on his brothers? And what I mean by that is, do you think that he should have shot the 5 from time to time to maintain order and to instill some type of a pecking order? I thought it was too many people trying to buck up against the man who put it all together. You think they should have stepped off here? All that righteous stuff is cool. But just shoot the 5 sometime. What do you think about that? Maybe that would have kept it going longer.
Well, this is what I think. What I think is I think that if shooting the 5 would have done it, then it should have happened. But I'll tell you one thing. It depends on the strength and the bond of the relationship amongst everybody. Because a fight can either strengthen it, or it can really dissolve it to the point that it turns into a bigger beef at the end of the day. And if there's money involved, then things can really go left.
Yeah.
So
right.
At the end of the day, what the Wu ended up becoming was it ended up straying away from the original sound.
Right.
And Raekwon himself said he wasn't feeling the direction sonically where the group was going after a certain time.
Okay.
So, if even so, even the main fan base didn't like the direction of RZA's production as compared to where it once was when the group was in its prime years. So I think the main fan base, the core fan base, wanted to hear the raw RZA beats, Fourth Disciple, True Master, and they wanted to continue to hear that type of sound. Yeah. RZA went elsewhere. I guess he didn't want to pay the sample fees and what have you, and the publishing fees for the sampling or whatever. So the overall sound of the group hurt once he went somewhere sonically, and he got more famous.
Gotcha.
But I think the quality of his music went down also, though.
Okay.
As
Before you go, sorry to cut you. Before you go, what the fuck is with that guy's silver rings? Annoying as fuck.
Look like that's RZA's people. Little culture vulture type cat. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you.
Salute to Method Man for giving him a shout out.
RZA at one time,
as they were sitting there talking about, just the demise of the brotherhood. Did you catch that?
Of course. And I saw all 4 episodes and what have you, so including some behind the scenes footage or whatever, and unanimously across the board, I didn't see one of the original members embrace that cat. I think the majority of them looked at his infusion into Wu-Tang business and what have you, into the culture that was organic.
Yeah.
They looked at it as one of the major
Most High, I gotta go, man. Thank you. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you, man.
Peace, Lord.
Yeah, peace. That nigga's gotta learn how to fucking take a breath of air. Jesus Christ, folks. I'm a patient man. I let people talk, but damn, okay. Florida Boy, I'm going to finish up with you, man, so I can switch gears with some of these topics. You sent me a link to your new episode 6. I haven't posted that yet, yes?
Absolutely. Episode 8 of the Perspectives and Facts
Number
podcast.
8, pardon me. Number 8, go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead, throw that up in the community section whenever you get some time.
Okay.
Man, me and my co-host, we get to a very, very heated conversation about the royal family, and pretty much her point was that if Meghan Markle was darker, it would have been a lot worse. And my point was, even if that is valid, that isn't even the main issue of the point. I was telling white supremacy does not care about skin tone. That's why the one drop rule was created. That was the main point. I'm like, Princess Diana wasn't even close enough to the royal bloodline where they killed her. I was like, Harry's brother.
Now, hang on a second. Can you send me a link and a timestamp? You guys got into it. Is she still part of the show?
Oh, absolutely. She's still part of the show.
Okay.
We didn't. It wasn't like nobody threw any curse words at it, but
Okay.
people were getting. She was getting emotional. You know what I'm saying? I was being objective, and I was standing on my point.
Because she got at you the first episode. I remember she got at you, first episode.
Yeah, she be barking. That's what I like about it. She, you know what I'm saying? It's not a show where I just talk my shit and she just sits there and co-signs everything I say.
Gotcha. Hey man,
So it's.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to wrap it up. Yeah. High_life93 is in the link on my Instagram. Florida Boy J on Twitter and Clubhouse Star. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Florida Boy J to check in. Whew. All right. Thank you to the Most High. He just called in. Even though he doesn't take a breath when he talks, I appreciate a real Wu-Tang or a Wu head to just assist me with that conversation. I enjoyed that docuseries. I'm going to move on from that topic if more people didn't see it. And salute to Sophia Chang from back in the days. She became president of, what was the name of, was it Razor Sharp Records? Sophia and I go back a lot of years when I was at Warner Electra Atlantic, and she was at Jive Records, and I think she then went to Atlantic Records. I think this is my sponsor here. Hold on a second, guys. Area code 541. Good afternoon. Who's that? 541.
Hello, good afternoon, Star. This is Zoe here with Alkaline Streams.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good to hear from you. If you look on the screen, do I have the right information with regards to your IG page? Give it a second. Hit refresh or just see the delay. I want to make sure I give you your proper credit here. I appreciate you being patient. We've been chopping it up back and forth. You looking at the screen?
Yes, but oh yes, Alkaline Streams. That's correct.
Okay.
At Alkaline Streams, yes.
All right. So,
okay, perfect. So
come on.
Yes. So we're Alkaline Streams, a company that focuses on distributing water ionizers, which are essential to creating a healthier living environment for the whole family. So with a quality water ionizer, you can optimize the pH of your drinking water supplies to create alkaline water. So many of us have never even heard of alkaline water, and it's a shame that more people don't know about this because it does have many fantastic wellness benefits, like boosting the immune system.
Okay.
It also has detoxification, anti-aging properties, and so much more, honestly. And did you know that the human body consists over 60% water?
Yes, I did.
So needless to say, so hydration is essential to us. So a good quality water is crucial to stay healthy and feel well daily, right? So the problem is that ordinary tap water and even water, like bottled water, is not as pure as it might look. So it might be with, just featuring chemicals and harmful pollutants.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brita filters build up bacteria. And reverse osmosis, it strips the water of all electrolytes and minerals.
If I can jump in for a second, hang on.
Yes, of course.
I learned about alkaline water from Brother Polite. You know who that is?
No, I don't. Who is that?
Brother Polite has been talking about alkaline water, and my cousin, Supernova Slum, and my other cousin, Queen of Four. They've been talking about alkaline water for years. I myself, I need to be more of a water drinker. I'll admit that. But back in the 70s, my family used to take trips to upstate New York to get spring water. And over the years,
okay, nice.
Yeah, spring water has become more popular. But so now the waters that you are talking about, there's 5 different types of waters. Can you educate me on this? Because I didn't know there was 5 different types of water.
Yeah, so basically, you mean the different pH levels that alkaline stream, the Kangen water has?
Yeah, I think that there's water for washing your face. There's other different types of water. I mean, I was reading.
So basically,
I was on your website reading up on things.
Yeah, it's 7 levels.
Come on.
Yeah, so we have the lowest level that starts at 2.5. So that's actually a disinfectant. So you can use it for just cleaning the kitchen around the house. And then we have like a medium pH, which is just regular for like the regular water that you would drink, filtered water.
Okay.
And then let's say where all the health properties come, it's 3 different levels that are the increased pH water. So those are basically let's say 1 glass of 9.5 pH Kangen water out of the Key 8 machine, the Kangen water machine. It equates the same amount of antioxidants as 5 pounds of blueberries. And then after that, we also have the pH function for toner, so like for your skin health. And finally, we have all the way up to 11.5 pH, which is a degreaser, so it actually separates oil.
Okay. If I can jump in again, now what would you say to people such as myself who were aware of all the different, or some of us are aware of the different types of water, but and then there are those, then there are those who say, well, drinking water needs to have fluoride in it because fluoride makes your teeth stronger. And over the decades, certain research has shown that fluoride, the lack of fluoride in water can cause your teeth to decay. Is that a myth?
Oh, that's definitely a myth. Well, that's something that was, let's say, promoted to, I think, by the companies that did put the fluoride in the water.
Okay.
But it's actually been shown to have a lot of risk in health. So that's the tap water that most of us are drinking. And there's actually several states that are passing laws against there being fluoride in the water just because of how harmful it can be.
Gotcha. I mean, over the years, I've known friends who would say, you guys can buy that Avion that feeds you and all that fly shit. I'm drinking the tap water. And those niggas are healthy as shit. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I mean, obviously the effects are seen more long term, but there's a lot of athletes, top performing athletes, and just celebrities that are drinking Kangen water, because they know of the just all the things that it's going to bring them, not only to their health, but also their skin, their appearance. Okay. So for example, Kevin Hart, Big Sean, Beyonce, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Lopez, even Barack and Michelle Obama.
Okay.
So just to name a few, but there's tons.
Well, I don't know if I would take Big Sean serious with regards to what he consumes to be healthy, because he's a manic depressive, yes, from what I've heard.
Who? Sorry.
Big Sean, he's going through all sorts of depression. But anyway, I don't mean to take shots at him. Hey, so on the screen is your IG page, and I'm going to have your banner up first when the show is over. So you want people to go there and order some water or order some samples? What do they find when they go to your platforms?
Well, yeah, so they can either go to our website, www.alkalinestreams.com, or the Instagram handle that you showed on screen.
Yes,
and there they can just find more information about why we are distributing Kangen water filters, the Kangen water machine. And they can also order through there if they're interested. And the best part is that these machines are meant to last a minimum of 25 years.
Okay.
So quality all around.
Yeah. I thank you for being patient, and thank you for calling in. We'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, Star. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
Bye. You too. Bye now. Okay. All right. Alkaline streams. Yeah, I learned about alkaline water from Brother Polite. Can we put some respect on Brother Polite's name up in there, huh? Who's in the live chat talking about hot dog water is the healthiest? I've always heard, like especially like hood niggas, yo, I drink tap water. Yo, buy that fugazi shit if you want to. I fuck with the tap water because it's got the fluoride in the water. Yes, no, maybe. And supposedly the fluoride, like, it kills some other things that can, like, fuck up your teeth. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. Julian, I got your donation. Thank you so much, Julian. And let me comb through some of these donations, guys. Rashad, I got your donation. Let's see if this is Rashad. Rashad, is that you? Sit tight. Rashad, 347. Big nigga Rashad. Nope.
Hello.
Are you Rashad?
Hello.
Are you Rashad?
Hello.
Last time I'm asking.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Come back to me in a second.
Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Hello.
I said hello 5 times, man. Let's get him out of here. Niggas on a trap phone. Is that Rashad? 347 Rashad. A 12 or 12?
No, this is Andre from Robin J Talk Stuff.
Hey, what's up, man? Stay right there, okay? Stay right there. Okay.
All right.
That's one of my sponsors. Hey, Anika, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Guys, I've moved on from the Wu-Tang Clan docu-series, but if anybody else wants to call in, feel free to. I enjoyed it, okay? On the screen also, another one of my sponsors, www.poorlegacy.com. Check them out. A really, really good band, all right? Joanne. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Okay, Joanne, are you calling in? Joanne, are you calling in, sir? Today's the day or tomorrow. It's up to you, but I got your donation, okay? Anika says, has it already been said that the Cherokee County Sheriff's Captain, Jay Baker, said that the shooter was having, we spoke about that earlier. Yeah, he said the shooter was having a bad day. And then, I mentioned his, or on his Facebook page, the T-shirts that he was selling blaming China for the coronavirus. Yes, thank you, Anika. I did mention that earlier, okay? She also says time to take the fight to white males who have too much access to weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, good luck with that fight. I think before the Caucasian males lose their access to weapons in this country, they will blow the earth off of its axis. Not going to happen. Okay, but thank you so much for your donation, Anika. Okay, I will get back to Yolanda. I got your banner. Theo, how are you? He says, for Wu-Tang, not everybody has Showtime, nigga. Well, listen, it's on YouTube. Are you a Wu-Tang Clan supporter? Theo. Google that. It's on YouTube. I watched all 4 episodes on YouTube. Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men. This came out in 2019 in May. Yeah. Came out on Showtime, on May the 10th, 2019. But thank you, Theo. Go watch it, man. I think it's well worth your time. Thank you, Yolanda. I'll get back to you after the show, okay? And Rashad, I got your donation. Andre, is that you, sir? Area code 347. Andre, good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey,
how's it going?
How are you, man? I got your new banner up in the community section. Did you see it?
Yep, thank you. Appreciate it. Looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, what do you want to chime in, man? I'm doing a lot of research this afternoon. Anything you want to mention in particular?
I was going to check in on the Wu-Tang documentary. I saw it.
Nice. What are your thoughts? I mean, you don't have to agree with me. Was it trash?
No, I enjoyed it. I actually watched it as a companion piece to the Wu-Tang American Saga, which is like a dramatization of the whole, basically the whole Wu-Tang uprising.
I didn't see
with
that
the whole
yet.
crew.
I didn't see that yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the American Saga. It's pretty good. They actually got season 2 coming out in a couple months.
Okay.
They're gonna bring in You God for the second season.
Nice.
And yeah, so I'll actually watch the American Saga first, and then I pick up on Mics and Men like after that.
Okay.
But they're both pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed them both actually. I think it was really. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, and I think it was really interesting showing like how RZA at the center of it all kind of had to juggle not only business but the personalities of all these members. And I do think that Wu-Tang is not completely dead because they do still tour together, and the crew has consented with the drama series that they got going on. So even though a lot of things like fell apart business-wise as a group, I think still that they still have like a bond between each other. I think that's pretty awesome and unique between the group.
You have a podcast. Tell people about your podcast before we go any further, please.
Yeah, I got it's the Robin Dre Talk Stuff podcast. It's on Spotify. We've got we do previews and wrap-up shows on TV shows and movies. So our latest episode up, we got for a season wrap-up for Marvel's WandaVision, which just made a big splash on Disney+. We're going to do one on the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is coming out this Friday. Okay. And we got some requests for us to cover Judas and the Black Messiah and Malcolm and Marie, because Judas just got an Oscar nomination as a film.
Will you be talking about the new Captain America that's going to be a gay teenager? The hater misses nothing.
Yeah. Yes, I saw that. I think it's terrible. I think it's completely pandering and unnecessary. And I think they're just trying to find a way to bring in new people and sell more books. But right before like these movies, Marvel was dying as a company. So I think it's just a total pandering effort. It may or may not fly. We'll see, but I think it's trash.
Okay, if we can go back to Wu-Tang for a second here, of Mics and Men, the docu-series. Are you from the quote-unquote hood, Andre? I forget. You send me great information from time to time, and I don't think I've ever asked you that.
I won't consider myself part of the hood, but I am in Jamaica, Queens, right by JFK, right off of Rockaway Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a theory. I have a theory. I mean, and again, they're great guys. They've all been respectful to me. And after they were banned from Hot 97 as a group, do you know they were allowed to come back to Hot 97 as a group? Do you know whose show they came on?
Yeah, they came on yours. I used to listen to your show back then.
Star and Buckwell show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have a theory that I think if there were more internal fighting, and I'm not saying that there wasn't, they could have been stronger as a unit. Sometimes you got to punch your brother in the face. I have choked the fuck out of Buck Wild. We've had some brawls. He's hit me with hammers and ran. I catch him. I put him to sleep. I threw him out of a window one time on a second story in the fucking Albany House or some shit like that. Sometimes that the order makes the unit stay closer. Any thoughts on that before you go? Brawling sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Sometimes it is needed, but I think on the whole, I think RZA was just trying to be peacemaker and try to balance everything out. Trying to keep business going while trying to keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
I think Divine would have probably I think Divine was ready to punch everyone in the face, but that's kind of why RZA kind of sat him down to the side a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, man, good to talk to you. And, guys, Andre's banner is in the community section right at the top. Please check out this man's podcast. We'll talk soon, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. One of my sponsors checking in. Guys, am I making sense or am I way off with regards to the Wu-Tang Clan? I think RZA may have been too nice. Salute to Diddy. If you niggas ain't putting out music on Bad Boy, you ain't putting music out. You're going to die on Bad Boy. Or you're going to go broke. Can I get an amen in the live chat, huh? Fuck you going, nigga. After this shit that I done built. You try to go to another label? Oh, he kept the locks tied up for years, didn't he? They had T-shirts, free the locks. Diddy laughed at him. Mace was so scared of Diddy, he ran down to Atlanta. Found Jesus. Okay. Hold on a second. What else did I want to mention here this afternoon? I'm doing an extended research show. What time is it? Okay, well, I've been talking for a while. Anybody give a shit about Deshaun Watson? What's going on with this nigga, huh? 3 women have filed lawsuits against him. One of the lawsuits is claiming Deshaun Watson, here's the paperwork, and I keep paperwork, claiming that he wanted one of the females to lubricate his anus. Met her in a hotel. He got completely nude and got on the massage table with his... Okay, I'm not going to read that. Let's go back to the phone lines here, folks. Area code 956. Thursday afternoon, my first day back. I'm doing research. Are you there? 956. Hello, 956. Pick it up. Let's get you out of there. Area code 313. Good afternoon. Are you there? 313. I'll keep it pushing. Rashad, I got your cash up. Thank you so much. I picked up 347. I'll look for you again. I don't see you, sir. And I'll also bring in area code 708 in the meantime. 708. Good afternoon. 708. 708. Sounds like shit. Area code 914. Good afternoon. 914. Dwayne, I got your email as well. Okay, Dwayne's giving me the T on Olivia Dope. Anthony, I got your donation. Okay, he's talking crazy about Tamika Mallory. Thank you, Anthony. Okay, I just spoke to one of my sponsors there. Good afternoon. 647. 647.
Hey, good afternoon, Stan.
Hey, what area code are you
Good
doing?
afternoon.
Hey.
Hi. I'm calling from Toronto. It's my second time calling in, actually.
Okay, I'm popping, baby. What area code? What area code?
All right.
Which area code is yours?
Toronto. I'm 647.
Okay, what's cracking? Let's get to it.
All right. So basically, you're touching on some really juicy topics today, so I'll touch on a few of them.
Come on.
First things first. The whole Black Lives Matter thing, it's a sham. It's horrible to see that happening. It looks bad. It does. So everybody's comment towards it, it's justified. Look, it's like a reality show. So that's my first opinion on that. And then on top.
Well, hang on a second. Are you Hispanic? Who are you? And my light bulb just blew out, so I gotta take a break. Are you yourself African American? How are you criticizing Black Lives Matter?
I am an African. Well, no, I'm not African American. I'm Canadian Black. Okay, and I'm criticizing it based on the commentary and what we're seeing. I can understand the family. I can understand where they're coming from. You know, it's very sad. You know, everybody's always for a big movement, and then all of a sudden now everybody's back to work. But people are still making money off of something, and the people that were really being victimized, or they're the purpose of this particular platform, they're not paying them any mind. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I agree with the commentary. Okay.
Well, hang on a second. How old are you, and are you born and raised in Canada?
I am born and raised in Toronto.
Okay.
I'm Caribbean. My background's Trinidadian. Mm-hmm. And I'm working class woman. So.
Well, now, with all due respect, you can't relate to African Americans. We get the bag down here. Capitalism is our culture.
I get it.
Hang on. Capitalism is our culture. You're up there. You bow down to the crown. Yes, the crown tells you what to do. You get free health care and free everything, right?
You're not wrong.
Right.
I got to shut my mouth on that.
Right,
However,
right.
if we're talking,
we're just having a conversation. So here you are.
Okay.
Here you are, with all due respect, a jerk chicken eater, trying to critique how African Americans should get.
No, roti and curry. Roti and curry.
Right,
Sorry.
Right, you're right. Trinidad and Tobago. Here you are trying to critique foundational Black Americans. We get the bag. We set the trends.
Mm-hmm.
You just live in our shadow. Come on, let's talk.
Mm-hmm. All right. Agreed. Now, let's look at the big picture, okay? We're in 2021. There's a nice platform here for us Black people to have a voice, and we're actually making waves. We have been, and it's not to say that there's parts of that platform that's not negative. It's a good platform, and anything to make money for our Black people, of course. But if you're looking at the commentary that the main particular players or the people that have felt the pain and they use that pain for a message and they're growing financially and these other people are not, you can understand where they're coming from. You see this performance at the Grammys. I personally didn't think that there was I understand the politics behind why they're upset. I mean, again, any platform that we have a voice on is a good thing, but you could understand where they're coming from. And then right after, then you have a performance with the Cardi B's and the Megans. It just...
Well, hang on a second now before you start hating on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. How old are you again? How old are you again? How old are you again?
I'm old. I'm crossing over into the fours.
Okay.
I'm still in the threes.
Okay, you're from Trinidad and Tobago. Tell me about the great engineers, philosophers, scientists, and astronauts from Trinidad and Tobago. Let me say it again. Tell me about the great scientists, philosophers, engineers, and astronauts from Trinidad and Tobago. Go.
All right. First things first, I can't tell you about the scientists, but I do know about, I think it's the astronaut, okay? I don't know the name, and I'm not sure the scientist, but we have some engineers, of course. You know our culture. We're a big culture.
There are none. Thank you very much. You got the right one. You better bow down to an African-American, goddamn. Hey, folks, my light bulb went out. Let me take a break and change the bulb and come back. I want to extend the show, Talk my talk a little bit here. Let me get a couple of sponsors on the screen. Let me put Mr. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg's banner up there. Put some respect on this man's name. He just bounced back from the Rona. I'll be back. Give me a couple of minutes to change the bulb and get a beer, goddamn. Hill figure, nigga. Boss Hog back in the building. Thursday afternoon, extended research show. Folks, I done went and got a goddamn taste. Let me fix my drink. Troll babies, are you with me? Huh? Did I do her dirty, the caller from Toronto? I gave her a shot, didn't I? I let her talk. Don't you call up in this motherfucker talking reckless about African Americans. We set the trends. Cheers. Tell me about the great wars that Trinidadians have fought. Huh? You got the right one. Okay, everybody sit tight. Whew. My nigga Firestarter, did I read his super chat? Blade on the check-in. Blade says, Star talking about Canadians bowing down to their British crown. Americans bow down to Tel Aviv. Yeah, and? But we talk reckless, don't we, huh? And other things. And we are creators of not just art, but science, and all sorts of things. Ain't doing nothing up in Toronto. Ain't doing a damn thing, except hating on African Americans. Okay, Firestarter, I read that one. Soft Talk, J. Mike. T, I got yours. Folks, I have been told to ask you to hit the like button. I don't usually bother you about that sort of thing, but I've been told to, hey, you got to mention the like button sometimes. There are people who handle my channel. I don't even have to do too much, and it's nice. I appreciate that, and I appreciate them, okay? Okay. Let me fix my drink. Troll babies, how you doing this afternoon? Can I get reckless for a minute? Let me take a sip. I want to talk reckless. I want to say something I shouldn't say. And I'm not going to mention the story. But ladies, when a nigga asks you for part of that stimmy check, do the right thing. Let me say that again. When a nigga asks you for part of the stimmy check, do the right thing. Don't fuss. Don't try and, call niggas out and call them all sorts of names, because there's consequences to the stimmy check. Cheers. That's all I'm going to say. You guys know the story without referencing the story? Quadruple murder. R.I.P. to everybody. That was crazy. And salute to Buck Wild. Oh, man. We don't tell on each other, but from time to time, he doesn't mind me putting some of his business out there. That nigga regulates the old school way. The old school way. Okay, let me go back to the phone lines, and then I want to go back to Cash App and Super Chat. Area code 404. Good afternoon, 404. You're there. A Thursday.
Hello.
A 1-2.
Hello.
A 1-2. A 1-2.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
How you feel, sir? How you feel?
Hey, I was just letting you know, man. Blue Ridge Mountain. Blue Ridge got the best water, man. Blue Ridge Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, that water good as hell, bro. Like, if you check out, like when you get your spring water, look on the bottom of it. I mean, look on the back of the bottle, and it'll tell you the source. Like, Florida water real shitty. Like Deer Park, it tell you got a lot of sulfur in it. I used to work with water too, back in the day. But like,
well, sir, I'm a reading nigga, so I've been reading, the ingredients all my life. But I mean, I'm not a water drinker like I should be. You feel me? I'm a reading nigga.
Oh, you ain't drinking the right water.
Well, listen, I mean, I'm 56. To be honest with you, I still drink tap water right out the faucet, man. The gang got time to be going to picking and choosing fancy bottles.
Okay. I don't mean to cut you off, but you don't smell the chlorine out here in Georgia? I'm from Massachusetts, and tap water up there good as hell. But down here,
I do.
You can smell the tap. As soon as you cut on the faucet, you can smell the chlorine. I can't drink this shit out here, man.
So I'm working on borrowed time anyway. It's...
Right. But I ain't want to keep your time started.
Stay with me. Are you from Atlanta?
Check that Blue Ridge. Check Blue Ridge out, man.
Stay with me. Are you from Atlanta? Area code 404.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Massachusetts, but by way of Atlanta. But from Massachusetts, I got all that good stuff in me, man.
Okay. How long have you been
Grew
in
up down
Atlanta,
here in the 90s, Freaknik.
Okay, so you're Atlanta.
Came out here in 94, Freaknik. I'm 36.
Wow. Now, let's be very careful, but I'm up in Woodstock. We lit right now, Woodstock. We lit, right? Sadly.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Holcomb Bridge turns into Jimmy Carter, and that turns into Mountain Industrial. What the dude did was he probably hit, because you can take Holcomb Bridge and it'll take you right into Woodstock, right over Highway 9.
Sir, I'm a mile and a half away from the shooter's house.
County.
Did you see me up on Instagram?
I ain't see you. I don't be on social media too much like that. I be on YouTube because I watch YouTube, but I don't be on social media too much like Instagram, Facebook. I got off all that.
Okay. Good to talk to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you take it easy, bro. You take that water out, man.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Woodstock, we lit. Hold on a second. Who's texting me? Hey, that's my alleged daughter. Dominique, are you calling in? Hang on, guys. Are you calling in? Hey, Pops. Can you call in? She's doing the damn thing. Where's her banner at? And folks, in case you did not catch one of my shows last week, I am dead ass about hosting parties at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm dead ass. Email me if you have an upcoming party in the Atlanta area. I drove by a Chuck E. Cheese this morning up in Kennesaw. Where's her banner at? Sleepy much. Wait a minute. The hell? Give me a second, guys. Shit. Okay, she's gonna call in. Rugerani's busy today, in case you're wondering. But salute to Brooklyn Kennedy calling in with all the tea on the show. You see, the thing is, that nigga's up to speed. Okay, here's her banner. Let me see if it fits on the screen. Hold on a second. I'm doing a lot right now. Hopefully this works. God damn it, it doesn't. Fuck. Dominique, my alleged daughter. Dominique.
Hi, Pop. Hello, everybody.
How are you? What's going on?
I'm good. How are you? We missed you.
Well, yeah, you and I have been corresponding. What's cracking? Tell us about www.sleepymuch.com. Come on.
Well, like I said, hi, everybody. I'm Dominique. I have an online company called sleepymuch.com, and I literally sell bath bombs. We sell different types of candles. Yeah. I just came out with a new wet body butter called, what is it? It's my watermelon body butter. It now has a set, my set. So that one goes with that. Yeah. And also we have a new lavender that I know people love. I told you last time they literally sold out on that. But yeah, everything is good.
I'm going to put your banner on the screen at the end because for some reason I didn't pull it out early enough, and to put it through Wirecast, it's causing me a problem. But okay, so again, and I'm not just saying this because you are my alleged daughter, but your packaging is crazy. I love the fact that everything is very tightly wrapped in plastic. Do you do that yourself? How do you get all of the items
Yes,
wrapped
I
in
do.
plastic?
I do. I literally do. I sit here and I go through it. I make sure that everything is pristine. Like I said, I want people to understand that I do take my time with these. All my gift baskets are handmade by me.
Yeah.
Every product is. Would you say? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go. Talk. Promote, girl. Promote.
Oh yeah, everything is handmade by me, custom designed. I craft all of that myself. And when I do the sealing of everything, I have to make sure, because like I said before, these are oils and you don't want them to spill, and I don't want to mess up the bottle. So I invested in good equipment for that, the sealer as they call it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's an actual sealer. So it's not like you don't wrap the plastic and then heat it. It's a machine that you put the.
It's a suction. Yeah.
Okay, it's a suction
The
machine.
suction, I don't know if you ever seen it. It's for the tops. You put it on the top, and it fills up the tops.
Yeah. So now, how much did that?
Yeah.
How much did that machine itself cost? Because I know people who don't even go to that length. They just throw some shit in a bag or a box. How much is that machine? Can you tell us that?
That machine goes for. No, I'll say it. I have no problem, because I want people to understand that I took my time with this. I researched everything because I wanted things to be as if you were buying it from Victoria's Secret or wherever you buy your product.
Right.
So yeah, that machine could go up to is over $200.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and also with my if you notice in your gift set, you get a handmade my Sleepy Rush wraps. I also do those as well. I have the machine for that as well. So those are literally everything is just remade, for your desired package that you get.
Okay. Whilst you were talking, I loaded up your banner. Your banner is going to be the first one after the show. sleepymuch.com. Folks, please go there. Check out her items. And as we've just been talking, she has everything is wrapped airtight, and it's really, really nice. The packaging, the box. And what are those things that you put over your head when you're what is that? You're doing the facials. It says Sleepy Much also.
Yes.
Come on.
Thank you so much for even segueing into that, because I'm actually coming out with a new mask to go along with our scrub. So I'm going to be making a 24 karat gold face mask, and also a charcoal that I will be coming out with next time. Because like I said, I make all this stuff myself, so give me a little time to make those, but those will be available to you guys next week. But the wraps, yes, while you are relaxing, like I said, Sleepy Much is pretty much, we want to represent relaxation. We want people to be comfortable. So I want to set a mood, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. From your candle, from the moment you light your candle till you get in the tub with your bath bombs, let that sweet almond just flow. Wash yourself off with our natural bar soaps. Get up, take your shower, rub it on with your body scrub. Most people tell me that once they get out of the shower, they pretty much don't know what to do because they feel so moisturized. Mm-hmm. But also we have the wet body butters as well. Okay. But that's the reaction that I look for. And I also want to take that time to thank everybody who has been reaching out. I see you guys. I appreciate you. Just the kind words. I'm overwhelmed with the kind words. That means so much to me. Thank you, Star. Like, your audience is amazing.
And they can also find your banner in the community section as well. All right?
Yes. And you guys can always find me at sleepymunch_official. Also on my banner, you will see my Instagram and my YouTube channel. You can add me on all of those. Dom_on_your_dime. Reach out. I'm here.
Okay. Good to talk to you, Dominique. We'll catch up.
It always is. See you later, Pops. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if she's my daughter, but, a lot of times the younger people, they reach out to me and they I either knew their moms or aunties. They then threatened to extort me about something, but I tell them myself, so I ain't worried about that. But her products are great. Dempzilla got your donation. He says East Orange, New Jersey water tastes like Haitians swim in it. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. Us Network got your donation. Peace, Star. I need to connect for a fly banner. Okay, shoot me an email. I will send you that guy's information. And also, I think now is a good time to say, with regards to promotion in the community section, we're doing half off on the banners for the next 3 days. If you need a banner in that community section, or if you want to get in the showrunner, this is the showrunner right here. www.jaehar.com. Get you in the showrunner. Let me put another sponsor in the showrunner. www.elitemusicpromotions.com. See that? Hey, Jewel, how are you, darling? She says, support. Hey, Star, it's Ruth, hon. Hey, darling, how are you? You looking good? Thank you for your donation, Ruth. Appreciate you. Okay, hey, is that the homie? Wait, did you call in yet? 313, where are you, man? Hold on. Did you call in yet? This might be him right here. 313, is that Jawan? 313.
Yeah, that's me, baby.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Good to hear from you.
What's up, baby? You okay, Star?
Hey, man, Thursday afternoon, living life, sipping, Everything's good, man. What's cracking with you?
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, all your help, man, helping the Q&A and where, man.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Come on and promote.
Right. This is the owner and founder, Jawan Sanders, of Q&A and Wear, the quality T-shirt, casual tee. We got 4 colors for everybody right now, women and men. You can hit me up on Amazon. Go to the video on YouTube. Shirts hit that triangle, baby, and purchase your shirt, man. Yeah. I appreciate all your help, baby.
I had your banner up during my break. Did you see that when I went to take a break and change the bulb? Your banner.
Hell yeah, I saw that. Before I made my run. I was like, damn, I thought you was going off. I'm like, damn, he put it up there. I had to make my run though. I came back. Okay. And I'm listening to you now. I'm listening to you now. I'm like, damn, I said, let me call right now. It just so happened, here we go, man. I needed you, baby. Hey, dog, I'm going to stay in touch with you forever.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second. Where are you from, and where is this clothing line? Where did it originate from?
We from Detroit. Detroit, Michigan, West Side, Finkel.
Gotcha. Okay. West
Side, Finkel area. That's what I represent, and I created everything. The name. Did you ever get a chance to get your shirt and put it on?
Yeah, you sent me a couple of different shirts, but you sent me the large. I wear extra large. You sent me a nice nice gold shirt.
I think I gave you one extra large, but right. I got like I said, I got shirts lightweight, man. I can see the extra larges and the other sizes that you don't have, man.
Send me some extra large. Yeah. But so what else going on, man?
Okay.
How long has the company been in existence? How long?
I hear you, baby.
How long has the company been in existence?
2 years now. Since since 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you filing your taxes?
Started.
Are you filing your taxes?
Huh?
Yes,
sir.
Are you filing your taxes?
Not,
even if you don't pay them, are you filing the taxes? You're filing the taxes.
I couldn't hear you, Star. You're breaking up, baby.
Are you filing your taxes? You're filing your taxes.
Oh, yeah. We filing taxes. Everything is slowly but surely. I'm not hitting them hard yet. That's why I'm trying to, do this promotion and, you know what I'm saying? And, that's why I'm trying to do this. I'm not heavy in the game. I'm at the bottom, man. But I got all my information, LLC, everything. Everything is copacetic. I am going to file the taxes for it once a brother start making some bread. You know what I mean?
Hang on a second. If I can give you any advice, and I don't give advice too often. File your taxes. Okay. File your taxes regardless, and you want to file your taxes and say, "I lost a lot of money trying to get this company up off the ground. I lost more than what I made." You got to file the taxes.
Right. You know what? A lady friend of mine was telling me about that like 3 days ago, man.
Yeah.
She was telling me about.
I lost everything. I'm backed up on child support.
A friend of mine named Linda, man. She told me about
niggas robbed me. I got nothing.
I could file that on my taxes.
But I'm filing the taxes. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, thanks for checking in. And I'm running your banner again, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, baby.
Thank you, baby. Okay, all right. The word's baby. Baby. Niggas from Plainfield, New Jersey used to say baby all the time, right? Yo, baby, what up, baby? That's that Jersey shit, Plainfield. Hold on a second, guys. Brooklyn Honcho, big nigga, he says, is it safe to say a Brooklyn nigga down here in Atlanta? Are you in Atlanta, sir? Are you in Atlanta? With all due respect, claiming Brooklyn, don't do that. I mean, if you get in the bag, salute. But if you're just coming down, don't do that. You got a whole lot of niggas from New York come down here, doing all that extra carrying on, talking too much, trying to be northern slick. And they line you up. Yes, they do. They line you up. Thank you for your donation, sir. Hold on a second. Okay, I spoke to that guy. Ali. Who is this? What is this about, sir? The fuck? Nigga sent me 3 paragraphs. Please, sir. Stop. I'm not reading 3 paragraphs, nigga. Okay, someone says, tell Star he did me dirty on the call today. Big up Trinity. Hey, baby, listen, I gave you time, but you try to hit on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Hold on, so let me respond to her donation. Hold on. Hey, girl, send me a picture. Hey, girl. Every. Okay, from Trinidad and Tobago. Anybody from Trinidad in that live chat? Do you know the classic Water Blessings? Let me see if they know. The classic Water Blessings. Okay. I got an email here from the Tommy Hilfiger Corporation. Give me a second, guys. That's business. Hold on. Anybody in the live chat know who sings Water Blessings? I'll give you a clue. His last name is George. Figo 007 TV. Come get your water blessings. Water blessings. Let's go to area code 513. Good afternoon. What's
going on, Star?
Yes, sir. Did you get your stimmy, sir? Your stimmy. I'm going left now.
Man, hell nah. I ain't get my stimmy. Yeah, man, they still got my shit. I ain't got that.
Sir, does a bitch have your stimmy? You supposed to get a stimmy. Does a bitch have your stimmy?
Shit, I don't know. Shit, if she did, she wasn't giving me none of that motherfucker.
So you're not pimping, you're simping. How old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm 28, man.
Damn.
28. It's fucked up out here.
Can I make a suggestion with all due respect? Can I make a suggestion?
Sure, only if I can make one after you. Go ahead.
Okay. You're 28, you got nothing, you're fucked up. Are you? What state are you in? What state are you in?
I'm Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah. Put the pistol in your mouth. Thank you, sir. We're getting stimmies out here. Hold on a second. Oh, that's my nigga right there. Hold on a second. Wait a minute, goddamn. Hell figure, nigga. Hell figure, nigga.
You know the fuck time it is. Hey, I'm on the line.
Slim to God, what up, baby? You on the show? You on the show? Let's go, baby.
Man, listen here. Them little young niggas breaking in cars. I'm over here at Jack's Pizza, right? They done broke in 2 cars down the street. Just to show you how crazy this shit is.
Okay.
My partner's sitting in the back of the SUV with a pump. And he said, I'm just waiting on the nigga to come touch the window. I'm going to blow his fucking brains out. So I'm really, literally sitting across the street.
Easy, Slim.
Sipping my bill.
Easy, Slim.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Hey, are you downtown now? Where you at? We at?
I'm at Jack's Pizza right now, man, hanging out, man. Only place in the city where you can get your 40 on, man. But other than that, man, I called the show to see what was popping, man. What's the subject for today?
We talking about we talking about niggas getting half the stimmy checks. That's what we talking about. Niggas getting half the stimmy checks.
I just walked in the mall about 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Niggas get their money and come give it right back to the white folks, which is cool, you know what I mean? But at the same time, do something with the money. Do something with it. Pay your bills up so you ain't got to worry about shit. But it's always the niggas. I ain't seen no but niggas in the mall. I ain't seen no white folks in the mall. I ain't seen no Asians. I ain't seen shit but niggas talking about, ooh, I like that. I like this. Mama, look at them there badass kids and shit running past me, stepping on my motherfucking shoes. Hey, but listen, I can rant for motherfucking days.
Hey, Slim, hold on a second. Now, you know they got the brand new Yamaha boats up at Lake Lanier. Brand new Yamaha boats.
Huh?
Yamahas.
If can't do it running out on that motherfucker, I ain't coming.
Ronnie is engaged to be married, Slim.
Yeah, running.
She's engaged to be married.
That you put up, well, that picture, you 3 or 4 that you put up, Ronnie, you was a badass child, and I can see where all this stems from.
She's engaged to be married. Hey, but listen, on another note, man, so tomorrow night, what are we into? Are we doing 6 feet under tomorrow night in Atlanta?
Let's do 6 feet tomorrow. We get some ocean and we have a drink and we enjoy ourselves.
Okay.
But I want to say this before I leave out. Hey, babe, how you doing?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Folks, this is my main nigga on the trigger, Slim to God. Go ahead, Slim, go ahead.
All right, well, look, man, y'all get out of here. I'm out of here. Y'all be good.
Okay, hey, man, tomorrow, 6 feet under, okay?
Hey.
Okay. That's the homie. I'll be at 6 feet under tomorrow. I'm not going to say what time, but, you know, if you're in the Atlanta area, you know what it is. It's one of my hangout spots with Slim. Brooklyn Honcho, I got your donation. He says, niggas ran me out of the Blue Flame the other night. Damn, niggas like that? In the Brooklyn Honcho, what are you doing? Are you telling niggas you're from Brooklyn? Don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that. I haven't been in the Brooklyn, I haven't been in the Blue Flame in months. I can't catch the Rona. I'm too old. If you want to hang out, man, holler at me behind the scenes. You got my email address. Hold on a second. As long as you're buying 2 rounds of drinks, you know, we can hook up, man. Maybe hang out at Papados or something like that, man. But thank you for your donation, okay? Brooklyn Honcho. Okay, hold on a second, guys. And Janisa. Hey, Janisa. Janisa says, I don't think you're a prick. Oh. That means my mojo is working on you. I am a prick, a certified prick. A confirmed prick. No question about it. I pride myself on being a prick. But if you think not, that's a good thing. Are you in the Atlanta area? There's my email address. Let's get together and talk about me being a prick or not being a prick, all right? Okay, guys, I think I'm done here. Let me check my Cash App again. I appreciate your support. Exactly. I spoke to you. Ricardo, I got your donation. Thank you, Ricardo. Yeah, my father used to say that, Ricardo. I don't want to repeat that right now. It's I want to leave this show up unedited, okay? Who is this? I picked this guy at 914. Who are you, sir? Talking about I donated last week. Nigga, if you don't get your layaway plan ass the fuck up out of here. Sugar Ray Robinson. I saw Buck Wild drink 2 shots of Jack Daniels. Then he stomped a bitch's ears together. Allegedly. Okay. Check-in report. Can I put some respect on Kanye West's name for initiating a divorce, having a prenup in place, and becoming the richest black man in U.S. history? Sure, why not? I mean, if those numbers are correct, and I don't think that they're, fabricated. Thank you for your donation. I think that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at some point, and I'm going to try and stream this Saturday as well, the Raekwon versus Ghostface Killer versus battle, okay? Let me get my daughter's banner on the screen first. You guys have a great evening. Take care and be safe.